Hello, I am back with some more Trails from Zero. I don't think they made an update last time I played, but who knows. Also, I gotta remember what the hell I was doing. No, that is not right button. Wait, why is this? I thought the D-pad was supposed to be the, oh, it's this. Alright. Oh my god. Let's see what we're doing this time. Chief Sergey. Of course, before we get too far into it, I wanna push that there record button there. Anyways, we received a call from Chief Sergey. He gave us a mission. It appears two groups of young delinquents are on the verge of starting a brawl in the downtown district. Our job is to de-escalate the situation. Let's hurry to the downtown district. It's south of East Street. Alright. Guess we'll be heading on over there. Look, over there. Check it out. Looks like things are about to get heated. Hey, you blue bastards! Keep acting all smug and we're gonna put you right where you belong, in the dirt! Ha! You damn bugs have been getting on our nerves for far too long. Pretty ballsy of you to pull this, underhanded crap on us. This is precisely why Neanderthals are so annoying. We don't need to rely on underhanded tactics to take care of hoodlums like you. And besides, you're the ones who sent one of our men to the hospital. What's the saying? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth? You better prepare yourselves, because we're gonna pass judgment on you. Fine by us, you blue bastards. Wall doesn't need to be here for us to kick your asses. You took the words right out of my mouth. Wazi's presence is unnecessary for us to take out trash like you. Prepare for the crusade, everyone. It's time we eliminate these saber viper scum. Hold it! The hell? I've never seen any of you before. Cease your fighting immediately! Your thoughtless actions are causing a disturbance for all of the residents living here. Huh? Who do you think you are, coming out of nowhere and bossing us around? Well, I guess we do just look like a bunch of randos to them. How do we proceed? Stop them without of course, you gotta reveal your identity. We're with the CPD Special Support Section. We'd received a request from residents of the area to intervene. You're police officers? Ain't no way in hell. There's no way the police will respond to a request like that. They never come here. Trying to do the stutter, but I did the stutter too early. If you're gonna lie, at least come up with a better one than that. But we're being serious. Regardless, that doesn't change the fact that you're disturbing the other residents. If you're so intent on handing out ass kickings, then why not take it outside the city? I'm sure you guys could use the exercise. You got guts, I'll give you that. Thinking you can waltz into the downtown district and run your mouth like that? We have our own code to follow here. If you keep pushing your luck, all it'll get you is a trip to an early grave. Damn it! We ain't getting through to these punks at all. there are no other conclusions to this situation. I suppose we have no other choice. Ooh, what do we have here? I didn't notice how cute those two chicks were. You trying to act cool so you can impress them? Hey, why don't you babes ditch these losers and hang out with some real men? You really are a bunch of Neanderthals. This isn't the time for to be hitting on women. How about we just get rid of these pests first? We can continue our fight afterward. Are you okay with that, you red worms? Fine by us. Take them down, boys. And we're being ganged up on. I don't think Lloyd's magic stat is really that great, or art stat. Going down with normal attacks. Although that one has a slingshot, so I might want to go after them first. Although, Tio, your attack kind of sucks, so we're just gonna have you do that. And Lloyd and Randy are gonna go in for the attack. Oh shit, a crit. It wasn't that bad. Ooh, nice counterattack. I did decent damage to that guy. I think I'm gonna continue. Just keep up the attack, I guess. Let's finish this person off. Get you out of the way. You keep going after the ranged person. Oh, damn it. Okay, now Tio definitely cannot get hit. It's gonna, or just gonna take a lot of damage. Alright. Fortunately that guy is out of my range, so I can't hit them. Damn, I almost got him. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Did they waste their double attacks? Okay. Fine with you wasting your attacks for dialogue. That's fine by me. Damn, these guys are no amateurs. Those two bitches. I thought they were just arm candy. What's with their staff? That thing nearly fried me. What the hell? Stop screwing with us. You guys really are bracers, aren't you? I told you already, we're police officers. People really have lost all trust in the police. Fine, have it your way. We're done playing nice. This time, you're all dead. Let's do this, men. We must show them the true power of their testaments, even if they are bracers. Ugh. What in the absolute hell do you guys think you're doing? I think you've all done quite enough. Wald? Wazzy, you came. Oh, these guys must be... Looks like our head honchos have entered the battlefield. You guys have been having fun while I was napping? So, anyone gonna explain what the hell's going on here? How do we put this? We were trying to teach them blue bastards a lesson, and these four chumps came out of nowhere and interrupted our fight. You moron. Didn't I tell you to use that damn head of yours before you start shit? Are you dumbasses trying to piss all over my reputation by taking up fights in public? Is that it? No, sir. Not at all. We never do any, we never do anything to piss on your reputation. What do you all have to say for yourselves? Should I take this to mean you're not capable of following my orders? Wait, hold on, Wazi. They started taunting us. That's why we... Enough of your excuses. As members of the Brotherhood, you should know better than this. I understand. We'll reflect upon our actions. It's fine, as long as you guys understand. You guys are the same as ever, a bunch of freaking weirdos. Making your men dress up in those creepy-ass threads. You think you're all a cult leader or something? I didn't force anyone to wear these garments. And how about you? Taking your anger out on your subordinates. Is that any way for a leader to act? What's with these two? I can't gauge their relationship. Anyway, we've got more important matters to deal with. You four, is it true you're actually police officers? If so, you sure don't look the part. From the look of it, they ain't half bad at fighting, though. Especially the redhead. Dude's built like an ox. Well, thanks, buddy. Can't say I hold a candle to you, though. As for the two ladies with ya, there's no way you can convince me they're police officers. I gotta admit, they're good-looking gals, though. How flattering. It's true, though. We're the CPD's new recruits. We're with the Special Support Section, a division that was just established. Oh, you're the ones that appeared in today's issue of the Crossbell Times, then. We were in the Crossbell Times? Could it have been an article on our rescue efforts? Huh? These guys pull off something big? Yeah, apparently they were a pathetic opening act to one of the guild's dramatic rescues. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose your so-called contributions did help, if only slightly. Don't make that face. I'll stop teasing you poor guys. My name's Wazi. Wazi Hemisphere. I suppose you could call me the leader of the Testaments. Why the uncertainty? Well, you fit the image of a leader far more than I do. That shiny bald head of yours is the perfect thing to rally troops around. Enough screwing around. The name's Walled Wales, leader of the Saber Vipers. So you're Wazi and Walled, then. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the CPD Special Support Section. I imagine that you don't intend on on escalating the conflict any further. Is it fine if I can leave the rest to you two? Oh, and they're laughing. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how wonderfully naive you are. You think we plan to de-escalate the situation? What kind of dumbass train of thought is that? The only reason we stopped them is because we haven't finished our preparations. We plan on having the ultimate showdown once we're ready. And when we do finally go at it, you can bet it ain't going to be the child's play you just saw. One of us is going to be left standing. Which one of us is going to be left standing? We ain't stopping until one side's nothing but corpses. What? You're kidding me, right? You guys really trying to kill each other? Don't know why you're acting all surprised. No, it's pretty obvious which one of us will get their asses handed to them right now. Keep running your mouth while you still can. At any rate, this is none of your business. A bunch of government dogs, heck, a bunch of rookies like yourselves should stay out of this. What? Time to roll out, boys. Yeah! Let's get going too. Yes, sir. Well, they're quite the handful. I get the feeling they were completely serious about everything they said, too. Yeah, based on what we saw, this place will be a war zone in the next few days. Things are gonna get real bloody, I can tell. We have technically completed the mission assigned to us by the chief. This problem is beyond the scope of our mission, correct? I disagree. As things stand, I don't think we can truly call our mission complete just yet. If we just walk off now, then the police will never regain the citizens' trust. A convincing argument. You're right, Lloyd. Now that we've gotten involved, we need to find some way to stop them from fighting. Bit of a tall order, ain't it? It didn't strike me as the type to start playing nice just because someone told them to. Yeah, you're not wrong. Press support from HQ, handle it ourselves. We're gonna have to handle it ourselves. I doubt we'll receive support if we sent in a request to headquarters. Seems like our best course of action is to take care of this ourselves. Oh? Shouldn't we at least report in and see what headquarters has to say? They might offer to increase patrols in the area. I doubt it. Think about it. Those guys were causing a scene in broad daylight. They knew the police wouldn't show up to stop them. I think headquarters has intentionally abandoned the downtown district. Oh. According to the database, the patrols in this district have been drastically decreased as of late. Seems the purpose was budget related. Looks like we were right. But doesn't that mean we're kind of screwed? Why not just confront each group head on, beat their asses, and make sure they don't step out of line? I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Hold on a second. Why do they even want to wipe each other out in the first place? I'm not sure either. Ain't it obvious? They're a bunch of heated hooligans trying to take control of some territory. I don't think that's the case. If it were, if it were that simple, they wouldn't need to completely wipe each other out. It'd make more sense if they were competing over a vested interest, but they're just a simple gang of delinquents. So why is it necessary for them to go to such lengths? I'm impressed by your deduction. Likewise. Damn, man. What's wrong? Did I say something strange? Not at all. I was just thinking that you truly earned those detective qualifications of yours. Yeah, you ain't half bad. Now I think about it, it didn't seem like the leaders hated each other's guts all that much. There is a strong possibility that some underlying reason is driving the conflict. One known only to them, and serious enough to warrant the two groups trying to wipe each other out. Yeah, that was my thought process. Well, there's only one thing to do, right? You know it. Shall we pay the Saber Vipers and Testaments a visit? Which of the two should we speak to first? And we started our investigation. Let's go over to their these guys first, actually. Actually, wait. Actually, I'm gonna head back and heal first. Because I do know what's coming up from this, because I did play to this part. Like, I would say I played to the last quarter of the game, so I know some major events. I don't know all of them, though. Why am I... It's right here. I literally ran past it. Yeah. Alright. Now we gotta head back all the way over there. I love this high-speed mode. I'm so glad they introduced it in pretty much all the games. Alright. And now I want to save the game. You guys! There's clothes. Is this place supposed to be the Saber Viper's home base? This is a music venue known as Ignis. I believe it was originally a warehouse, but has since been remodeled. They do not pay taxes, so I am unaware of the specifics. Don't just ignore me! I may be a rookie, but I'm still a proud member of the Saber Vipers. Oh, sorry about that. We were hoping to have a discussion with your boss. Do you think you could let us in? You want to see Wald? Ha! There's no way he'd give a bunch of police dogs like you the time of day. Now get the hell out of here. He's dead set on not letting us in. Probably not a good idea to bust in there either. Want to check up on the other gang first? That sounds like a good idea to me. We can return here afterwards. Oh, so I'm supposed to go to the Testaments first. Alright. Billiards table? Must be one of those billiards clubs. Seems like a pretty nice place. Trinity. This facility seems to possess a legitimate business permit. So this is the Testament's hangout. What do you want? Wait, you're... There's police dogs. There's police dogs. Hello there. Sorry to intrude. The sign said you were open, so I figured we'd come by and have a friendly chat. You really think you can just waltz in here like this? What do you want with us? You better have a good reason for being here. If you come to fight, we'll continue where we left off and settle things once and for all. Stop. Abbess, why are you stopping us? Do not forget, this place is our sanctuary. Cease your petty arguments. What are your orders, Wazi? Let's see. I don't see the harm in letting them stay. Understood. Thanks. What's the matter with these people? They look as if they're about to hold some kind of ceremony. Well, why are you here? Didn't I tell you guys already? I don't have anything to say to a bunch of dogs. Just because you don't have anything to say to us doesn't mean the opposite holds true. We'd appreciate it if you could cooperate with us in an investigation. An investigation? Let me just say up front that I don't intend to put our fight with the Vipers on hold. Residents may be bothered by our little scuffles, but they'll just have to deal with it until it's all over. Yet, yeah, don't worry. We're not here to stop your dispute with the Vipers. We came here to find out the reason behind it. Why are the both of you trying to wipe each other out? Oh? That's... Silence. Let Wazzy handle this. Sorry. Considering your reactions, there's more to this story than meets the eye. Care to share the details with us? Even if I bother explaining the details to you, what could you possibly hope to accomplish? If you were bracers, that'd be one thing. What are the police going to do? Are you guys really planning on helping out a bunch of ruffians like us? I'll admit that the police have been awfully negligent when it comes to the downtown district. And you're not wrong. Knowing the details doesn't necessarily mean that we'd be able to help you out. After all, we're not bracers. We don't prioritize the safety of civilians like they do. Whoa there, pal. Wait a minute, Lloyd. What's the point in us talking then? You honestly think I'd graciously provide you information with nothing in return? Has no one taught you the concept of give and take? That's where you're wrong. I do have something to give in return. Oh, do tell. The detective's job is to shine a light on the secrets that lie deep in the shadows of society. At least that's what I was taught growing up. If your heart holds even the slightest bit of that darkness known as doubt, then we can help relieve you of that shadow looming over you. We'll uncover the truth, no matter what. That is what I have to give in return. Impressive. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's not every day you get to hear an overly dramatic speech of that caliber. You're Lloyd, right? I like you. It's been a while since I had such a good laugh. I wasn't saying all that to get a laugh. Anyway, what's your answer? Will you share with us your reason for wanting to wipe out the Saber Vipers? Alright, fine. It'd be rude of me to deny you after such a rousing speech. Abbess, if you would please? Understood. I've yet to introduce myself. My name is Abbess. I'm a member of the Testaments. Oh, pleased to meet you. He's huge. Is he a bodybuilder or something? The incident responsible for our dispute occurred 5 nights ago. One of our members was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway. Ambushed? Would you say that it wasn't just a normal everyday fight? It wasn't a fight at all. He took a heavy blow to the back of his head and was beaten by a group of guys well after he lost consciousness. It was a massacre. They beat him so bad that he was sent to the hospital. Damn, no mercy at all, eh? Well, how's the victim doing now? Based on what we heard from the hospital, he hasn't regained consciousness yet. He finished treating his other wounds, but the blow to his head was more serious than it first appeared. We're currently waiting for further updates on his condition. I see. Is it safe to assume you didn't report this attack to the police? Why would we? I can't imagine they'd offer any assistance. Regardless, the culprits are clear. Involving the police would only interfere with our plans to deal with the situation ourselves. I see. Hold on. The victim has yet to regain consciousness. How can you claim that certainty that the Saber Vipers are the culprits? Hey, she's right. Is this all only based on circumstantial evidence? Despite what you may think, we're not so simple-minded. We're known for being a fair bit sharper than our meat-headed counterparts. Though I suppose you may find that hard to believe. Wazzy! You've got good reason to be sure the Vipers are the culprits. I'm sure you can deduce what that reason is, Mr. Detective. Well, location of assault, wounds of the victims, footprints left behind. Let's go with the wounds. I think I know. You're able to discern their identities by the type of wounds inflicted, right? Right you are, my friend. While most of the injuries were bumps and bruises, they were also a few lacerations. It was as though they'd used something both sharp and blunt in their assault. Bumps and bruises paired with lacerations. From something both sharp and blunt. Oh! Gotcha. You figured it was done by a nail bat like the ones, like we saw one of them using earlier. I see. The wounds inflicted by him could certainly serve a decisive pieces of evidence. Ugh. Can't talk. I think I've got a good grasp of what happened now. Thank you. This information was very helpful. Sure, no problem. Is that all you wanted, though? Here, I was thinking you had come in here to beg us to stop our plans for revenge. I'd obviously love for you to refrain from carrying out your plans against the Vipers, but I still don't have enough information to come to a conclusion yet. We need to pay the Saber Vipers a visit and hear their side of the story first. If we're able to figure out anything new, we'll let you know. Well, alright then. Looks like you're dead set on carrying out this little investigation of yours, Mr. Detective. I'll be waiting with bated breath to see what you turn up. And don't forget, if your investigation fails, we'll turn this district into a bloodbath. Understood. I'll be sure to bring you back information that won't leave you disappointed. And now we go to the others. Oops. That is a dead end. You again? I already told ya. Wald's never gonna talk to a bunch of dogs like you. Get the hell out of here. Well, this isn't how I imagined this going. God admits, for a delinquent, he's a cute, bright-eyed kid. What? Excuse me, Randy? What? Hello there. Can I ask what your name is? Me? I'm Dino. What's it to you? Dino, huh? What a tough-sounding name. So, Dino, it seems like you're put in charge of keeping watch for anyone suspicious, right? That's right. Walt personally assigned this job to me. I can't have any of those Testament jerks breaking in here. I definitely wasn't forced into this post by any other members. That makes sense. It's a very important job. Well, we aren't members of the Testaments. There shouldn't be any problems for you to let us in, correct? But I saw you all fighting with our guys earlier. If I let you in... You say fighting, but a little scuffle like that is the same as saying hello for you Saber Vipers, right? Besides, your boss didn't seem to mind it at all. But... if you're still aren't willing to trust us, then... What? What are you doing, Allie? What's the meaning of this? Here, take it. You can hold on to my pistol while we're inside. This is incredibly precious to me. I hope you'll take good care of it until I return. Fine, I get it already. You don't have to take it that far. I'll go and ask Walt if he can enter. Better not sneak in while I'm gone. Damn, that was a ballsy move. Certainly shocked me. That was impressive, Ellie. I don't think I'd be able to pull off a negotiation like that. I'm quite familiar with these types of situations, so feel free to rely on me. I don't think that approach would work on someone like Wald, though. You'd be better off speaking to him in a similar manner as you did with Wazi. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Ahem. Wald will see you now. You got the okay to come in, but if I catch you trying to pull any funny business, you're finished. Thank you. You'll excuse us then. So this is what it's like inside. It's too noisy. You were right. They turned it into a music venue. Damn, this place is their hangout? I'm almost a little jealous. We'll just wait for you guys to show up. You've got some stones if you think you can just walk in here. They must have a death wish or something. Looks like those blue bastards told you most of the details already. What are you here for then? You gonna arrest us? Not at all. We were hoping to ask for your cooperation in our investigation. If you don't mind, why exactly do you want to destroy the testaments? We've heard their side of the story, so we'd like to hear yours now. Huh? Why? Is the testament statement not sufficient enough to explain their feud? No, it's not. The truth can easily change depending on who you talk to and what they claim they saw. The actual truth can be brought to light once everybody's account has been thoroughly cross-examined and scrutinized. Doing so is one of my duties as a detective. Oh, when you put it like that, it makes sense. So essentially, we need to analyze the case from various angles, correct? You're a weirdo, that's for sure. Wouldn't it make things a hell of a lot easier to just assume we're the baddies? What are you saying, Wald? Listen up, you punk-ass detective. Let's say I do have this info you're so desperate to get. If I share it with you, what's in it for me? Well, I'm guessing you won't be satisfied with just learning the truth. Hell no, I won't. See, I'm the kind of guy who lives off of wrecking stuff and calls them uproars. How about this? I'll give you what you're after if you can sate my bloodlust. Right here, right now. Are you out of your mind? Let's have ourselves a little brawl. My gang versus yours. Kick our asses, and you'll get all the info you need. Not a bad deal, right? We aren't going to fight you, Wald! Self-defense is one thing, but as members of the police, we can't participate in meaningless fights. Come on, man. Why are you being such a killjoy? If you're that afraid of getting pummeled, how about you just leave the two ladies here instead? You're pushing your luck. Huh? Are you serious, boss? I don't know about that. It's kind of scummy, yeah? Shut up, you morons. What's a big deal? Just leave them with with us for a couple of hours while the two of you go on a little walk. Do it and I'll tell you everything. Sound good? Actually, I have a better idea. Me and you, Wald. There shouldn't be any problems if we call it a friendly scrimmage. If I win, you tell me everything you know about the case. Is that good enough for you? Wait, Lloyd? Is that really a good idea? Hey, hold on a sec. A reckless idea, I must say. You out of your goddamn mind? Red over there looks like he'd stand a chance, but you're like a twig compared to me. Despite how I look, I'm still a detective. I've been through plenty of training, so I don't intend to lose to some two-bit street delinquent like you. Didn't think there'd be another guy stupid enough to challenge me to a fight. Okay then, kid. Walled Whales, the Demon Smasher, leader of the Saber Vipers, accepts your challenge. Do you think you can take me down? Then show me what you got! I remember he hits pretty hard, so we're gonna have to use some arts to increase our defense. I'm not really a big fan of one-on-one battles because they tend to be like the same in the whole series. Oh god. I should have bought healing items or changed some Sepith around and gave Lloyd some healing. This is not going to end well. All right. You weak to arts? Okay, arts do more damage. I'm gonna increase my defense again. I'm gonna be wasting a lot of EP. Oh shit. I might be dead here. Anything. Nope. I guess I could use a reviving bomb. That was a... that hurts. I had to use a fucking res item. Ah! I don't have any other choice, honestly. It's not gonna kill him, too. Yeah. I'm dead. God, fuck, that hurts so much! They're close. Yeah. No. Shit, when's the last time I saved, actually? Fuck. I'm gonna try and see if I can plan this out better. Physical attacks are not the way to go. I'm gonna maybe avoid... That fucking defense boost did nothing. So I'm just going to go for the attacks. Oh, you missed! Oh, he missed again! Alright. Alright, I'm about to run out of EP. Shit, this is gonna be my last stone spike. Alright, now I just only have attacks. Let's go. Shit, he lowered my movement. Damn it! That's not good. Part of me wants to use the revive. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to. Because if he does any of his special attacks, I'm dead. He'll do like 200. Shit. This is gonna hurt. I might not survive this. Come on, do it. Finish the job. Fuck me, dude. Damn it. Ah! If I had more healing items, I could definitely do it. Come on, there's gotta be a way out of this. Dude, does that just eat through your defense? Or it just canceled my defense? Yo, that... Okay. Now I'm learning defensive buffs just fucking suck in this game, apparently, because they only knocked off like 10 fucking damage each time. Alright, cool. So, I guess buffing is not the way to go in this game. Oh my god. I don't want to fucking... Alright, you know what? I don't want to lower the damn difficulty. Like, literally the only reason that I can't beat the fight is because I don't have fucking the right quartz and shit. Alright, we're gonna... Fortunately, I can't skip this, so... This is the best I can do with skipping. Alright, there we go. Alright. No, stop it. I'm gonna run back. See if I can't give Lloyd another slot and a new quartz. Oh my god, barely. I don't know how much this is gonna help though. Might as well give you this. Is there any new, like, weapons or armor that I could get? Possibly. Okay, there is one that is slightly better. No new armor, just a new weapon, though. Alright. Maybe that will help a little bit more. Why am I going south? I'm gonna go east. Oh, that's the city exit. Damn it. Alright, before we walk up and talk to that person, I'm gonna save after all the shit I did. And now we're gonna go. Still only have crest, but I learned that that's pretty useless. What is my attack on you? It is literally the fucking same. So that weapon did absolutely jack shit. Cool. Oh my god. Son of a bitch, dude. I hit him with this early, so maybe I can get two extra specials in. I don't remember what they're called right now, I don't know why. It's like, who knew having healing in this game would actually help? Oh, right. You're supposed to last the fight. You weren't supposed to win it. Dude, that must have been... I barely reached. Like, I barely... That's annoying. Okay, whatever. Not bad, kid. I'm lonely. I would have put my all into it. But my showdown with that pretty boy is almost here, so I'll let you off the hook this time. How thoughtful of you. So mind filling us in on the details of the incident now? Heh, sure. You earned it, I guess. It all happened 5 nights ago. This blue bastard jumped one of our boys. Happened right nearby here, too. Wait, what? It's just like... I bet those cowards told you one of their own was attacked the same way. Of course, that's just something they pulled out of their asses. Us saber vipers like to throw down, but we fight like men. You really think we'd bitch out and jump somebody in the dark? How badly was your guy hurt? Beat until his bones started to fracture. He's in the hospital now. Said it'd be a month or so until he fully recovered. Unlike the blue bastards guy, he didn't pass out right after the pummeling started. But he took a hell of a worse beating, that's for sure. I see. You guys definitely sure the Testaments are the perps? Your guy is conscious right now. He must have seen who got him, yes? Yeah? Huh? Wait, did he not even see the attackers? Guess not. But it was definitely those blue bastards. I bet my life on it. After all, he was sniped by one of their rocks. A rock? Are you referring to the stones they launched with their slingshots? Damn right I am. The shot knocked him flat on his ass, so the cowards took the chance to rush in and beat him down. He hung on for a bit, then passed out. As far as I'm concerned, the culprits are obvious. That's all I gotta tell you. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I couldn't care less about the little details. I'm gonna put an end to that pretty boy and every last one of his blue bastards. Nothing else matters at this point. Want to interfere? Be my guest. I'll just have to crush you along with them. Made your point, Wald. Anyway, thanks for your cooperation. I'm sure your statement will be key in solving this case. We'll contact you if we figure anything out. Knock yourself out, kid. Aw. This is quite confusing. A member of each group was assaulted. Perhaps they were being untruthful? On second thought, none of them seemed to be lying. Is something the matter? You still recovering from the fight? Huh? Oh no, it's not that. That's not it. I'm fine. Besides, he was going easy on me. I was just thinking that something doesn't add up. How so? Well, 5 nights ago, members from both groups were assaulted at the same time, but in different locations. Even if they had coincidentally attacked each other simultaneously, with this many people involved, how likely would it be for them to be oblivious of each other's movements? Oh, you're right. Neither of them are pros at covert operations, so chances of that are slim as hell. What if one of the groups was ambushed, then retaliated in kind? That wouldn't explain it either. It would have taken precautionary measures to avoid facing retaliation from the enemy. But both sides were taken completely by surprise. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah, there's definitely something off about this case. Feels like we're still missing a critical piece of the puzzle. Looks like you guys could use a hand. Oh, it's good. Aren't you a reporter from the Crossbelt Times? Hello, everyone. We meet again. Cha-ching! Just scored myself a money shot. This is an infringement of our right to privacy. I can't help it. Take pictures for as long as I have, and your camera develops a mind of its own. Who knows? Maybe I'll feature you in my next article. You guys should take any publicity you can get. I don't think it works that way. We read the nasty article you recently wrote about us. Do you intend to make a mockery of us again? What can I say? You guys seem to be a hit with the readers. More importantly, it looked like you managed to land yourselves neck deep in yet another juicy scoop. Maybe you'd be interested in helping out little me with my next big story? I'll even take you out for a nice meal as thanks for the article from the other day. My treat! No? What makes you think we'd share information about an ongoing investigation with a civilian? Let alone someone working for the media. Oh, phooey, don't sweat the details. Here I was thinking I'd treat everyone to some truly delicious Eastern cuisine and offer you the critical piece of the puzzle for dessert. What? So that's what you're playing at, trying to reel us in with the old give and take. Bingo. If you find yourselves getting peckish, I'll be at the Long Lao Tavern near the East Street exit. I'll head there first and drink all by my lonesome until you arrive. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't properly introduced myself, have I? I'm Grace Lynn, a reporter for the Crossbelt Times. You can call me Miss Grace if you'd like. Grace Lynn, a reporter from the Crossbelt Times. This whole offer of hers seems shady as hell. But Dan, if she didn't lay out some good bait, it might be worth seeing what her deal is. Yeah. Putting her bribery attempt aside from now, we should probably at least hear her out. We can't rely on headquarters to assist us, so we should take any help we can get for the investigation. Agreed. As a reporter, I imagine she's fairly well informed. But we'd best be careful what we say in front of her. I agree. She gave the impression that she was ready to strike the moment you let your guard down. Ouch, talk about a harsh assessment. I guess we're going to get some Eastern cuisine. I'm sure it's this building right here. Yeah. I knew you'd come crawling to me. Don't be shy now. Have a seat. Like I promised, it's my treat. So go get whatever you like. Well, that's awfully kind of you. We'll have to respectfully decline the dinner. How about we stick to exchanging information? Ooh, you're no fun. Or are you trying to make a statement that you're impervious to bribes unlike the upper echelons of the CPD? What? Yeah, I don't see a problem with it. If you're buying, I'd be happy to go to town on some free food. But also accept as long as you do not have any ulterior motives. It's probably okay. I don't see the harm in sharing a casual meal together. You too, Ellie? Looks like you're the only one worried about Big Bad Grace's shady dinner invite, Lloyd. How are you ever going to become a pro detective if you're not willing to bend the rules once in a while? Alright, I get it already. But no alcohol. Thank you very much for the meal. This is delectable. The chef here is highly skilled. This food is very satisfying. Though it's kind of hard to savor something this tasty without a good drink. Come on, Lloyd, don't be such a hard ass. One sip ain't gonna kill me, you know. Absolutely not. You know we're still technically on duty, right? We have to keep our wits about us at all times. Yeah, whatever. Our leaders are stubborn as a damn mule. I believe the problem is that you are far too loose with the rules, Randy. I'm going to have to agree with them. Drinking on the job is highly inappropriate. Well, you guys are so entertaining. Your personalities are widely different, yet you fit together so perfectly. I think the four of you really make quite the team. Hope you know that flattery isn't going to get you anything. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. We've now told you everything we know about the incident in the downtown district. I seem to recall you mentioning that you had the missing piece to the puzzle earlier. Isn't it about time you filled us in on it? What if I told you that I don't wanna? I suppose we just have to never trust you again. Further, today would be the last time we would ever speak to you. Oh, calm down, I'm just messing with you. I gotta say, you really are cute when you bust out that serious face of yours. Maybe because it's such a charming contrast to your usual soft, friendly disposition. Okay, guys, how about we get back to work? Yes, that sounds fine by me. Thank you for the meal. Oh, don't be like that. I said I was kidding, didn't I? You want your puzzle piece, right? Fine, I'll tell you, I promise. Where do I begin? Okay, first things first. Are you familiar with the group named Ravash? Oh, that name. Huh? What's up with you two? You trolls just dropped straight to the floor. Ravash & Company. I believe there is a business in Crossbell registered under that name. Well, that's what they present themselves as. Your average law-abiding citizens. The truth of the matter is that they're actually Crossbell's mafia. They've been controlling our dark underworld for a long time. Mafia? So they are a criminal organization then? Makes sense. I've definitely heard rumors about there being a mafia in Crossbell. Guessing this news didn't come as a surprise to either of you, yeah? Yeah. Pretty hard to be in the dark about them if you're a Crossbellan. Their organization has a vast network of connections which includes some very powerful people. Based on what I've heard, it's difficult... It's because of this that the police find it difficult to take any action against them. Oh, yes, the underbelly of society's pretty much the same no matter where you go. So what does Ravash have to do with this incident? More than you think. I've been hearing that Ravash's bigwigs have been very, very active recently, suspiciously so. It's hard to pin down exactly what they are up to, but they're definitely getting ready for something big. Noticing this, I decided to do a bit of investigation of my own on the side. So the Mafia is making a move. What could they possibly be up to? Whatever it is, it certainly sounds ominous. I have a terrible feeling about this. That must be what brought you to the downtown district today, correct? What? Bingo, my friend. One of my sources let me know that about 2 weeks ago there were a few members of the Mafia snooping around that area. But they were dressed inconspicuously, as though they were trying to conceal their identities. Doesn't that smell awfully fishy to you? Yeah, it definitely stinks. Agreed. Something feels out of place. It's unlike that each gang would simultaneously and independently choose to attack one another. Third party orchestrating things from the shadows, however, would explain what happened. There is still something I do not understand. Why would a criminal organization want two delinquent groups to antagonize each other? Right, that's the million mirror question. But it makes sense if they already harbored a grudge against one another. Right? As far as I know, there haven't been any serious conflicts between them before now. Though all three of these groups might be on the violence side, the Mafia are professionals. The gangs are amateurs next to them. Since there's nothing Ravash stands to gain, I don't see a reason they'd interact with them at all. What if one of them formed an alliance with the Mafia to off their rival gang once and for all? If that's what's going on, then it'd mean the attack on themselves was staged to throw off suspicion. I'm a bit doubtful they'd go that far. Yeah, I didn't get the impression that Wazi and Wald were on bad terms with each other. If anything, I felt like they had some sort of mutual respect for one another. Oh? That was quite the astute observation, Lloyd. Color me impressed. You're right. As far as I'm aware, Wald and Wazi view each other as good sparring partners. Originally, Wald's Saber Vipers were the only gang in the downtown district. However, that all changed 2 years ago. Wazi showed up out of nowhere and established the Testaments. We all know how Wald is. We obviously went to go put Wazi in his place, but Wazi took him down? 2 for 2. Wow, you could. Despite his charming looks and small frame, Wazi's a skilled martial artist. I'd heard he managed to take Wald by surprise with his lightning-quick moves and pinned him to the ground. Wow. I was not expecting that. Dang, that cute little kid's really that strong? Guess you can't judge a book by its cover. No kidding. I didn't know. I know from experience that Wald is no pushover either. Might have underestimated Wazi that first time, but they fought a number of times since then and basically evenly matched. And I think they respect each other precisely because of that history they share. I see. So they're not just rivals. They see each other as equals. Suppose that rules out any likelihood that either of them formed an alliance with the Mafia that crush each other. Right. And their respective gangs are so loyal, I doubt this could have been a few subordinates acting out of line. This can really only mean one thing. May have divulged a little more information than I should. Huh? How do you mean? Well, I've got some interviews to take care of, so I'll be off now. Kick some butt with your investigation. I eagerly awaiting a good scoop once you're done. Toodles! She certainly has her own unique way of doing things, doesn't she? It's thanks to her that we were able to get some valuable information. Yeah, knowing that the Mafia is likely involved with this mess is a huge leap forward in our investigation. Now the real question is, why did the Mafia get involved with this? This is going to be a tough one to figure out with the limited evidence we have right now. I do not recall seeing any relevant information in the police database either. Assuming it is there somewhere, it is likely locked behind multiple levels of authorization. So basically it's classified, huh? That seems likely considering all the people in the Mafia all the people the Mafia has in their pockets. Alright, let's get back to the SSS and see what Chief Sergey has to say about everything. As much as I'd love for us to solve the case, the situation is starting to become larger than what we can handle. You're right. Yeah, let's head back. Hopefully the old man will actually be there this time. Alright. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh, I didn't want to read that. There's a treasure chest. How do I get it? Oops, it's over here. Oh, you're back. Managed to stop those delinquents? Well, about that, I think this situation might be a bit more complicated than we expected. How so? Would explain everything they had learned to Chief Sergei. Interesting. Chief? Alright, I'll leave everything concerning this case to you lot then. Wait, what? What do you mean by that exactly? Whether you're willing to continue the investigation is entirely up to you. You won't be getting any information about Ravash out of me either. You'll have to dig for it on your own. How are we supposed to? I told you to stop investigation when you follow orders. What? Mafia being involved in this case already overcomplicates things. As your supervisor, the most logical step for me is to order you to close the case immediately. Now, is that what you want me to do? No. If we gave up now, just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Randy's right, especially after learning as much as we have. I agree as well. Well, I suppose if you naive kids slipped up and got yourselves hurt on my watch, I'd have a hard time sleeping at night. So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusted consultant of mine. A consultant? Sergei handed over a business card to Lloyd. Grimwood Law Office? Something about that name rings a bell. It's located over on West Street, run by a lawyer named Ian. Big bearded guy. Oh, near the bakery, right? I remember talking to him a couple times when I lived in the area. I've heard of him too. Mr. Grimwood mainly provides legal consultation to corporations and other businesses, right? Though I believe he has also offered his services to ordinary citizens too. That's right. Between his beard and his build, the guy almost looks like a bear, so people have taken to call him Grizzly Grim. I'm sure he's got loads of info on the Mafia. Who knows? He might even have new intel that even the CPD doesn't know. Really? That's quite impressive. So what kind of guy is this lawyer? You'll find out when you meet him. I've spoken with him previously about SSS-related matters. He'll at least hear you out if you tell him you're with the Special Support Section. I figure if nothing else, this will be a good opportunity for you to go introduce yourselves. Understood. We'll check in with him. West Street is just around the corner. Everyone okay with paying this law office a visit? Of course. Shall we head out? I need to heal first. I want to go take a nap. Just sleeping in my bed. Because my muscles ache and all that. Alright. Wait. Oh, game. Really? No. There's stupid treasure down there that I can't get. Wait, is there another one over here too? Wow, okay, cool. Why can't I get it? I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. Grimwood Law Office. I believe this is the place. Yeah, I've seen its owner around the neighborhood before. I had no idea he was such a prestigious lawyer, though. Well then, Mr. Grimwood, I'm sure we'll speak again in the near future. Of course, I'll be here. Can't your division do anything more to solve this, though? I wish you'd think a little more about how this will impact the citizens. Currying favor to the populace is not my responsibility. If you'll excuse me. You four. Is something the matter? Ah, I see. So you're those pups with that Sergei decided to adopt. Come again? Hold on, that badge. You work for the CPD too? Who I am isn't important to you. I imagine you're here to speak with Mr. Grimwood about something. Whatever it is, I hope you don't intend on wasting his time. Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man. Excuse me? What was his problem? You look like a detective from one of the investigative divisions. He appeared to be the arrogant type. Maybe, but I get the feeling Specs there can hold his own. Did you notice the weapon strapped under his left arm? Wait, he had a weapon? I didn't even see it. Impressive observation, Randy. I detected it with my sensors. Carried a large handgun, military grade, I believe. Yeah, sounds about right. Dang, guys. You two are amazing. It was nothing. I just managed to catch it out of the corner of my eye. More importantly, shall we not head inside and greet the lawyer? Oh, right. I'm sure he's very busy, but we should still go ahead and introduce ourselves. Forget something, detective? Oh, pardon me, I mistook you all for someone else. Welcome to Grimwood Law Office. How can I help you today? Oh, no need to hold back. If you have a question, ask away. You four look quite young. Have you gotten into some trouble with loans? Or perhaps you're looking to open a business together? Come now, ask me anything. No, sir, it's nothing like that. This guy's got a lot of energy for an old man. So this is the famous Grizzly Grim. I see the rumors are true. Hold on. Now that I've taken a closer look, I can't help but feel as if I've seen you somewhere before, young man. Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood? Wow, you remember me? That's right, I lived in one of the apartment complexes here about 3 years ago. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Lloyd Bannings. So you did live here. Yes, that explains why you look so familiar. Wait. Bannings? Then, could you be Guy Bannings? Guy Bannings' younger sister? Why did that come? Why did I confuse that? Younger brother. Oh my god. My fucking dyslexia, man. I don't think that's dyslexia. I think that's just fucking brain goal burr. My brain's dead or something. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, man. Huh? Yeah, I am. You knew my brother then? More than just knew him, Never mind. I suppose you're here to discuss something important. Come on in. You can fill me in on the details once we take a seat. Oh, and where are my manners? I'm Ian Grimwood, lawyer and head of this law firm. I see. I was wondering when I would meet the special support section that Sergei told me he was putting together. Oh yes, now that I think about it. I read an article in the Crossbell Times about you. You certainly showed diligence and spunk right out of the gate, didn't you? Sounds like our first job might have been a little exaggerated. So Guy's younger brother is a police officer now too. My, how wonderful. I can only imagine this is Adios as well. Mr. Grimwood, can I ask what your relationship with my... what your relationship was with my brother? Well, the same one I expect you and I will now have. Kai used to drop by occasionally to share and exchange all sorts of information with me. As I'm sure you know, he was an incredibly talented detective. So I'd wager he ended up helping me far more than I was able to help him. Wait a moment. Wait, your older brother is a detective? The hell, man? Why didn't you tell us about him? Sorry, guys. I guess it never came up. Besides, Guy's no longer with us. You mean... He was killed in the line of duty. About 3 years ago now. Oh. That explains why you left Crossbell. What happened to Guy was truly tragic. Believe it or not, I've conducted my own investigations into that particular incident. Sadly, any leads that may exist eluded me. Is that so? Well, let's put that aside for now. It's not why we came here today. Mr. Grimwood, we've explained our situation to you. Is there anything you can share with us pertaining to Ravash or its recent activities? Ravash, There's a name surrounded by nothing but sinister rumors. Illegal dealings with both the Empire and the Republic. Selling of stolen goods, mirror laundering, weapon trafficking, and even operating as the middleman for hiring Jaegers. I'd say it's more than likely they take advantage of Crossbell's unique situation to aid them in each and every one of their long list of crimes. What do you mean by unique situation? What he means is, while trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few years, Crossbell's political foundation is quickly deteriorating, right? Well put. Crossbell and politics are currently in an extremely fragile state. The majority of politicians choose to align themselves with either the Empire or Republic, and are nothing more than greedy, power-hungry leeches. And even if some kind of legislation to crack down on Ravash was proposed, it would never pass. There are simply too many Diet members in their pocket. For real? Damn. Unfortunately, he's correct. The number of Diet members tied to the Mafia is higher than I'd like to admit. That's likely the main reason the police can't touch them. The issue seems quite complicated, or perhaps I am simply still too young to understand. Does this mean Ravash can commit any crime they want with no repercussions? No, it hasn't gotten to that point yet. If the government were to turn a blind eye to any obvious crime on their part, I'm sure it would send Crossbell and our surrounding nations into an uproar. Therefore, Ravash has been very careful to avoid directly interfering with the citizenry's daily lives. However, as long as they don't actually cross the line, the CPD won't lay a finger on them. They've overlooked so many of Ravash's smaller crimes that they can't see what they've all added up to. This can't be real. Reality ain't so pretty. Behind all the city's neon lights, there are demons lurking in the shadows. You can only wonder what sort of information is inside those highly classified documents. Anyway, that's essentially all I know about Ravash. However, I need to mention that the situation with the Mafia has taken a turn. Really? Could you explain? I hear that even the CPD has only just acquired this intel, but apparently a new faction strong enough to oppose Ravash has recently surfaced. By all accounts, they are quite powerful indeed. A new faction? Surely not the Bracer Guild, right? No. This new faction isn't a threat to Vervash because they're looking to bring them to justice. They're a threat because they're in the same line of business. You see, there's a powerful organization that operates out of the Republic's eastern quarter, and it's already managed to worm its way into Crossbell. What? You're certain of this? Yes, previous rumors of this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now. They're called Heiue. Just recently, a new commercial unit, registered under the name Heiue Trading, opened up for business in the Harbor District. Heiue? The name certainly seems to be of Eastern origins. If things go south, it'd mean a war between two organized crime groups. The petty fights we've seen between the street gangs would be nothing compared to that. You're absolutely right. At the very least, there haven't been overt signs of disputes between the two groups just yet. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they began battling each other outside of the public's eye. First Division seems to be keeping a close eye on the whole thing. You don't say. So the man with the glasses who left right when we arrived was... Yes, that was Detective Dudley from the First Division. Coincidentally, he was asking me questions on the same topic. A coincidence indeed. Lloyd? You went you went quiet all of a sudden. Let me guess, you noticed something. Yeah, I still need time to sort it all out in my head, though. Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood. Without your help, wouldn't have been able to find the lead we needed to move forward with this with our investigation. I'm just glad I could be of assistance. Sergey's always been a tremendous help to me, so personally I'll be praying for your success. If you ever run into any problems, you're welcome to stop by here anytime. So what's the next course of action? Should we go back to the SSS and sort through all the information we've gathered? Good idea. But before we do that, now's the time to wrap up any unfinished business we still have to take care of. My hunch about the truth of these incidents is correct. Well, let's just say we're in for a bumpy ride. Well, we'll have to buckle up then, won't we? Anyhow, let's head back to base once we've crossed off everything on our to-do list. Sound good? Yes, it does. Let us make haste. Huh. Well, if it ain't Lloyd. Wait, Oscar? Count me as just as surprised. It's been way too long, man. When did you get back to Crossbell? You know, you haven't shown your face once these past 3 years. I was really starting to worry about you. Sorry about that. I was planning to come and see you a bit sooner than this. I just lost track of time with how busy work has been since, well, pretty much the day I started. Oh yeah, you must be on the job right now, huh? So then, I'm guessing you and the others here are running some kind of investigation? Huh? Yeah, we are. How'd you manage to figure that out? Man, 3 years and I almost forgot how sharp you are under the whole devil-may-care exterior. It must have been that serious look on your face that tipped me off. All right. There's something I've been wanting to give you, actually. Here, to our reunion, Lloyd. You've always had a bit of a knack for cooking, right, Lloyd? This should give you plenty of space to jot down recipes you and your friends can try. It only has one recipe in it for now. It's a simple sandwich I like to make for myself. Don't knock yourself out. Oh, this will come in handy. Thanks, Oscar. I'll be sure to put it to real good use. Glad to hear it. Hope I see you guys around sometime. I actually started working as a baker over at Morg's Bakery. Morges? I don't know how to say that name. Stop by if you're ever feeling hungry for a snack. Ah, that's right. I remember you mentioning in one of your letters. All right, we'll drop by when we find the time. Awesome. And I know your job keeps you busy, but make sure to take it easy once in a while. Okay, Lloyd? Catch you later, man. A friend of yours, I presume? Yeah, that's Oscar, one of my closest childhood friends. We kept in touch via letters, but man, that guy really hasn't changed one bit. In that case, why don't you spend some more time catching up with him, Lloyd? We wouldn't mind. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since you've seen each other, after all. No, it's okay. I'm still busy trying to digest all the information Mr. Grimwood told us. No, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to stop by the bakery while we're still in this part of town. Sounds tasty to me. Anyway, once we knock off the rest of these chores, let's skedaddle on back to the SSS building. When you talk to people or examine certain things, you can sometimes learn cooking recipes. Recipes are recorded in a recipe notebook. If you use the recipe notebook, blah blah blah. Yes, I know how cooking works. So, the annoying thing about this game is you cannot gain recipes by eating food anymore. I love that feature in Sky, but that is not existent in this game. Unfortunately, because I actually really like that. Even though it didn't really make that much sense, to be honest. I almost grabbed my keyboard. I'm playing on a Switch, not a computer. It's like I'm playing on a Switch with graphics settings, apparently. Yeah, with the anti-aliasing off, the image doesn't really look that bad, so I don't know why they bothered putting it in. Like, there are some jagged edges, but it's not, like, super noticeable. And I'd rather have the screen looking crisp and the performance a little better. Let's stop by the bakery then. See... 1,000. Crispy bacon. I want some crispy bacon bread, although I'm not allowed to have bacon anymore. Alright. Alright, there's nothing in there. No recipes, damn. Not that I'm gonna use cooking a lot, because cooking tends... I don't know. Starting with this series onward, cooking can be really useful. Can be, but it is not necessary to beat the game. And plus, the shit you gotta do to get the recipes that are actually useful is ridiculous. Like, you gotta go, like, look at every nook and cranny and shit, and it's just not worth it to me. No, I wanted to look at the thing. Huh? A message, maybe. Oh, posted on the bulletin board. There's a note stuck to the bulletin board. I've got some errands to run. Wrap up the case however you see fit, Sergey. I guess he stepped out. He wants to bet that he ran away because the case seemed like a pain in the ass. Cannot rule out that possibility. Well, at the very least, we've been given permission to solve this case however we would like. So with that in mind, what's our next step? Shall we review what we know? Yeah, definitely. You start the meeting, inspect the mark at the table. Oh, like that? Alright. Let me check request completed. Oh, I didn't report the one thing. So, the annoying thing about this system, if you do not report your shit, it doesn't count. It's a pain in the ass, so you literally have to report all your side quests in like this. I think the the Cold Steel games do a lot better of a job with that, where they automatically submit everything at the end for doing all the side quests and stuff. Thankfully, because that is just a bitch to keep track of at times, especially when there's a lot going on. So now these requests should be, yeah, they should have reported on the top right. Was there any new ones? I didn't really. No, okay, there's no new ones, so there's no real point in delaying anymore then. Let's get this meeting started then. First off, we should review all our info that's relevant to the case. The incident took place around midnight 5 days ago. Both of the members of both the Saber Vipers and Testaments were each ambushed by unknown assailants. However, the attacks occurred at 2 different locations in the city's downtown district. Here and here. The Testament's member was attacked in the alleyway to the west, and the Saber Viper got messed up in front of Ignis, which is toward the east. In other words, the attacks happened at opposite ends of the area. Exactly. By spacing them this far apart, it's prevented each group from immediately learning about the attack on one another. So consequently, each group came to the conclusion that they were attacked by the other, which is what we confirmed today. Yeah, the only answer that makes sense is that there was a third party involved. Unless both groups rehearse their accounts, chances of either group being responsible for attacking the other are pretty slim. Agreed. Based on the evidence so far, it's safe to assume the attacks were the work of some third party. All we know now is all we can do now is consider all the possibilities and rule out the ones that don't seem feasible. But we already have an idea who that third party might be. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah. They're the ones in control of Crossbell's criminal underbelly, the notorious mafia, Ravash & Company. According to the intel Grace shared with us, someone spotted mafiosos snooping around the downtown district a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to verify the credibility of that. But for now, let's continue the review with the assumption that Ravash was responsible for both attacks. That just brings us to the next question. What was their motive? Exactly. Figuring out the answer to that is crucial. We can't figure out their motive. We're all the way back to square one. Motive, huh? There's hardly any conflict of interest between the Mafia and the 2 gangs. There must be some line that connects these 3 dots together. I imagine you already have some idea of what that is, don't you, Lloyd? Well, I can't say that with absolute certainty, of course, but I think there's at least one thing that might connect these 3 factors. It ain't them 2. The only realistic possibility that comes to mind is Hayaway. Oh right, our grizzly friend mentioned them, didn't he? That definitely feels like the most likely possibility for now. In that case, though, what about Heiwei connects these three? In order for them to be connected, there must be some necessity. For example, this is... Oh, was it this connection with Heiwei that made the attacks against the two gangs unavoidable? Yeah, that would explain everything. Oh? What you thinking? Well, about the necessity Tio mentioned. What do you think Ravash would do if they found out Heiwei was trying to establish a foothold in Crossbell? Well, I imagine they'd want to build up their forces pronto. Recruit more people and upgrade their weaponry, you know? Ravash should have no problems getting new weapons given their known smuggling operations. But how do they go about recruiting people? Good question. Normally you'd hire Jaegers. That's unlikely in Crossbell's case, given the scrutiny the neighboring countries put on us. So long as the non-aggression pact stands, Erebonia and Calvard would never overlook unauthorized Jaegers entering the state. The two Diet factions representing them would likely react the same way too. Oh, that's it! Lloyd, could the Mafia be recruiting the gang members? Hot-blooded, more or less disciplined. I can't think of a more perfect pool of candidates to beef up the Mafia's presence in the city. There are certain individuals in each gang preventing that, aren't there? Right. I could never see Wazi cooperating with the Mafia. I doubt Wald would bow down to any kind of authority, even Ravash. He's not the type of person who would allow others to boss him around. So Ravash realized this and plots to weaken the two gangs, intending to swoop in later and bag the remaining members. Hell, that must be it. Remember, this is still nothing more than a theory. All we've done is bring together the facts and try to make sense of them. Aw, look at you being modest. I think that your analysis of the situation isn't too far off from the truth, Lloyd. Your reasoning was sound and logical. Clearly, your detective certifications were well earned. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So, everyone, our next move should be to explain our theory to those two, don't you think? Those two? Hey, you don't mean... I sure do. Walled Whales and Wazi Hemisphere. Leaders of the Saber Vipers and the Testaments. Station Street, near the construction materials are stored. Asking me to come here alone in the middle of the damn night. Who do these police brats think they're dealing with? Is that the last train bound for Calvard? Yes, I believe it was. Wazi? Good evening, Wald. What a beautiful night to bathe in the mystic moonlight, wouldn't you agree? Oh, this is rich. You pretended to be one of those CBD pipsqueaks to catch me off guard. You must think you're so damn clever. Fine, bring it on, pretty boy. If you're looking for a fight, I'm more than happy to give you one. Let's end this. You know, I'm always up for a bit of a late-night wrestling. But alas, I am but a mere guest at this rendezvous. What the hell does that mean? You'll see soon. You'll see soon. They just arrived. It's you punks. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Oh no, it's a pleasure to be here. So what's this fun anecdote you promised to share with us? Well, I don't know if fun is the right word exactly. But I'm sure you'll both find it interesting at least. Hold the phone! Anecdotes? Fun? What the hell are you two going on about? Oh, Wald, you're such a simpleton. What did you... Surely you remember the incidents that occurred 5 nights ago. They're here to tell us who they believe the culprit was, obviously. The culprit? What do you mean? Impressive deduction, Wazzy. I assume you already had your own suspicions. Well, at first I had wondered if one of my members had perhaps acted out of line. As I started to sort things out, I realized that something was off about the whole situation. That goes for the Saber Viper side too. Sadly, that's as far as my deductions could take me. I see. So that makes things easier to explain at least. Wild whales. I know there are still gaps in our theory. Still, would you listen to what we've found so far? Fine. Keep it short. Waste a minute of my time and I'll bash that baby face of yours in. And that's what we come up with. And that's what we've come to with the information on hand. I'd like to hear each of your thoughts on it. My, how unexpected. To think that we played right into the Mafia's hands. Does that mean... You agree with Lloyd's theory? But of course. After all, Ravash sent some of their agents to visit us already. They asked us to work for them, promising us the moon and stars for our service. Needless to say, I immediately turned them down and sent them on their merry way. Huh, interesting. That settles things with one of them. So, Wald, I assume the Mafia paid you a social call as well. Yeah, about a month ago. They were acting all high and mighty, so I decided to show them what real strength looked like, send them packing real fast. Can't believe they actually had the balls to pull a fast one on me like this. Wazzy, I'm postponing our duel. First, I gotta warm up by crushing the smug mugs of those mobsters. Oh, wait, you can't! Such a short temper. Calm down, Wald. Acting recklessly will just lead to... Last time was merely jest. Well, you really are a simpleton. Say that again! You know perfectly well that you don't stand a chance against the Mafia on your own. Just imagine it, the leader of the Saber Vipers, wild whales, waltzing into the Mafia's sights like a pig to slaughter. You won't stand a chance. Shut it! We don't know what'll happen till we try! Maybe you could survive. What about your poor little vipers? Can they catch bullets with their teeth? Tch. What do you propose we do then, you bony wise ass? You really expect me to just sit here and swallow the shame of having our men hurt like that, huh? Of course I don't. I believe that only a small part of the Mafia was actually involved in this little scheme. As such, there's no need to take the whole organization on, just a handful of them who have it coming. And know just the way to get our revenge and ensure they never show their faces in the downtown district ever again. I'll require your help though, Wald. You need my help? Hold on, you two. What are you planning? If you do anything to break the law... Oh, relax. If anything illegal happens, you'll be right there to stop it after all. You're helping too. We're doing what now? Isn't your responsibility to resolve the conflict brewing in the downtown district? I'd claim that makes it your obligation to gently persuade the Mafia into leaving all of us down there alone, for good. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Lloyd. Well, what exactly is Wazzy talking about? I do not quite understand either. Looks to me like he's about to sink his fangs into poor Lloyd. Remember, it was you who bothered to call us out here to share your grand theory. Isn't it only natural to see this case through? 3 days passed since then. The confrontation between the rival gangs died down, unfortunately. The downtown district was enveloped in an atmosphere of tranquil. It bordered on eerie. Then... Oh, it's way too quiet out here. Went through all that effort and those dumbasses still haven't torn each other apart. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Don't you worry. Those guys are doused in gasoline at this point. One small spark and everything will be up in flames. Those morons won't even know what hit them. All we gotta do is find another underling or two and beat the crap out of them. Blue and red, it don't matter. As soon as you see one, kick his ass. For your own sake, you better not get caught. Use a slingshot for the saber viper and just bash one of those testament guys from behind. Got it. Let the hunt begin, boys. Ugh. One tiny blue bunny down. What a dumbass. Fell right into a trap. We don't got time to waste. Rough him up, boys. Just be sure you don't kill him. Heh, this is just business. No hard feelings, okay? Think again. What? What the hell? Man, I'm honestly a little shocked. I really didn't think you'd fall into our trap so easily. Who the hell is this guy? To tell you the truth, I'd be fine with cuffing you and taking you down to the precinct already. I'm not sure the force will find just this one sting operation sufficient evidence to hold you, so I'll have to let you go this time. Oh crap, don't tell me this guy's with... He's a cop? Not to worry, boys. He's just a special helper. Dude, are you serious? How the hell did they fall for this? Well, his prediction was impeccable. Are you alright, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm fine. Putting that shock absorbing pad under my hood was definitely a good call, though. Damn it! They were onto us? Since when? Well then, gentlemen, that raises the question. What will your next move be? Surrender peacefully now, and I may be merciful towards your misdeeds. Or if you prefer, we could do the hunting this time. That may prove entertaining. Damn! Quick, split up! Hey, hold it! Two of you come with me. Was he? Hey, hold on a second! Crap! What should we do, Lloyd? Who do I want to take with me? Lloyd has healing. Let's take Ellie. Come with me, Ellie. Randy, Tio. I'll leave the other group to you. Understood. You got it. Damn it! Can't believe those little brats from the police are involved. I'll need to contact headquarters and request backup. But hold on! If the boss finds out we screwed up, he'll... Damn. Fine then, we should at least... Where do you punk asses think you're going? What? When'd they get here? Checkmate. Yeah, that was easy enough. The ball's in Lloyd's and Ellie's court now. Damn those morons. Well, don't got much choice now. We'll have to go from the back. Heh, a valiant effort, but no dice. Where the hell did you come from? Jump for it! Okay, I added a word, but whatever. You've got nowhere else to run. Phew, that was quite the wild goose chase, wasn't it? Ugh. Heh, sorry to disappoint, but our fun little game of cops and robbers has come to an end. Surely you've realized your best option is to surrender, no? Look at you, cocky little brats. You think you're so damn smart. Well, we're about to show you what happens when you force professionals to get serious. Better hope you live to regret it. Huh. It seems they want to fight after all. Well, I, for one, am happy to oblige. I can continue to count on your support, right, Lloyd? Funnily enough, I almost said the same thing. Let's do this. They're coming! Oh, we get to control Wazi now. Alright. I don't have any info on you guys. Although I could. Let's do that. Nothing useful. First I knew that most human enemies are like resistant to everything. Alright, how much physical damage do you take? Nothing at all. Cool. Ow. Yeah, you got sealed. I seal you too. You can't attack. Oh shit. Oh, I was not expecting that. Shit. Oh, I'm not gonna waste this crit, so go for it. Shit, dude. Alright. Okay, Ellie got another freaking crit. Actually, what is your... You don't have any support. Okay. Let's focus on your ass, then. Alright, Wazi, you need to heal yourself. Damn it. I think the art's gonna kill him, so I'm gonna focus on this guy. Ow! That hurt a lot. Alright, Lloyd, you need to heal up. Glad I gave you healing spells. Oh, damn it, I'm out. I wonder if I could freeze you. That'd be awesome. Although... Wait, how did I... seal? Oh, you don't have a resistance to it. That's why. I was gonna say, usually they have resistances to stuff like that. Oh, Wazi has a lot more arts. Yeah, crit soul blur. Goodbye. Yeah. You damn kids. I knew they weren't going to be pushovers, but that was tough. One appeared to be using a military-grade firearm, too. The newest model manufactured in Arabonia, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure... I'm not sure that's just one of the many kinds of weapons their group smuggles. By the way, Lloyd, I must say you played your part as bait to perfection. The dramatic confrontation and fall, it looks so real. It had me on the edge of my seat. Well, your plan didn't give me much of a choice, did it? It wasn't about to let anyone else put themselves in harm's way. And so you volunteered to take the role as bait for yourself. I was worried sick, you know. Sorry, Ellie. That soft-hearted nature of yours is sure to cause problems in the future. Although I don't necessarily find that part of you to be a turn-off. Huh? Anyway, I was able to exact my revenge, and it was all thanks to your help. Your cooperation has been much appreciated. You cocky little... Where do you get off acting like you've won? Ha! Now you've done it, you sons of bitches. From this day on, you've made an enemy of Ravash. You damn rookies will rue the day. All the Diet members are on our payroll. Don't think you'll be able to get away scot-free. Is that what you think? Oh, what? Looks like you haven't taken your lesson to heart yet. New plan. I'm gonna hang your dumbasses upside down like a bunch of punching bags and beat the absolute piss out of you. But please. Wait, Wald. That's going too far. Not to worry. You can leave the rest to us. Well, try not to get too carried away, okay? These guys are professionals, after all. They could bite back even stronger next time if you mess with them too much. Ugh, whatever. How about this, boys? Why don't we keep this friendly little spat to ourselves? I doubt pros like yourselves would want your bosses to find out you got your asses handed to you by a bunch of brats like us. Such a pathetic report wouldn't go over well now, would it? Get bent, asshole! You'd be too arge under if we were taking you seriously. My. I'm no lawyer, but if you ask me, it's probably in your best interest to bow out now. Grace? What are you doing here? I've been keeping my eyes peeled for my favorite new rookies these past few days. And much to my expectations, what an absolute feast of information you've gotten me. Oh boy, I'm dying to write up a riveting tale in my next article about this unlikely operation. Why you're just some bitch from the local rag. You think you can take Ravash on, huh? Well, circumstances are more complicated than I care for, so I won't reveal your names. However, if you bad boys are caught pulling another stunt like this, I can't make any promises. Yeah. Fine, whatever. We'll be going now. But if you don't keep your word, lady. Yeah, standard issue threat, I got it. To be fair though, you're the ones that should be worrying about keeping your promises. Wouldn't want to be in hot water, would we? Cross the line again, and a little birdie told me you might find the bracers on your tails. What? The bracers? Just a little FYI, Arius was strongly considering taking over this case. Naturally, being as in demand as he is, he was totally up to his neck in requests. He figured he'd leave it to your guys' hands this time. Is that true? He's keeping tabs on us, eh? That appears to be the case. Oh, hell no! As if he would ever be moronic enough to make an enemy of Arios McLean. There's no point in staying in this dump any longer. We're out of here. Oh boy, Arios McLean, the divine blade of wind. I've heard my fair share of his exploits, but I didn't think the name alone would be enough to send the Mafia packing. Ugh, to hell with this shit. Screw it, show's over, boys. Get your asses moving, we're leaving. Yeah! I must say, I couldn't have done it without your help. So I assume this means mission accomplished for you. Yeah, I suppose so. Though I guess our original mission was only to stop the one fight between your gangs a few days ago. Anyway, you shouldn't have a reason to go to war with Walt anymore, right? What are you going on about now? What? Whether the Mafia is involved or not, it's not like our relations with the Saber Vipers are going to change overnight. We're still going to view each other as a blight on our territory. That won't change. Sure, there probably won't be another large conflict between us for a while, but our regular scuffles are bound to continue, no doubt about it. Hold on now! If you don't want our future fights to get out of hand, you're more than welcome to stop by and intervene when the time comes. Perhaps you could even join in on our amicable little disputes. I'd welcome you with loving arms. I don't get the impression that he's joking in the slightest. Well then, I wish you sweet dreams, everyone. Let us return, Abbess. Our crusade is ended. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir! What an incorrigible group of men. Meh, leave them be. They're just a bunch of hot-headed dudes raring for a fight. Nothing you can really do about it. For once you might be right. More importantly, we've successfully resolved our mission. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah, for sure. It just doesn't feel very satisfying for some reason. We're still not good enough. We had to rely on someone else to finish the job yet again. How was that? Did I nail it? What useless petty pride. There's nothing wrong with accepting a little help in times like these. How else are you going to uncover the full truth? Only once you've understood this, can you truly call yourself a detective, just like your brother. Huh? Well, I think it's time for me to head on home now. I gotta go exfoliate. Exfoliate? What? What does that word mean? I gotta go exfoliate. You'd be surprised how much I work to keep my skin this flawless. Anyway, nighty-night! Man, your brother was pretty famous, huh, Lloyd? Judging from what I heard, it sounds like he was an extremely talented individual. When he was on the job, there weren't a lot of people who could outrank him when it came to proactiveness and persistence. At any rate, our mission is accomplished. Let's return to the SSS building and give Chief Sergei our report. I think I get the picture. Well, this is about what I expected from you guys. If we get another case like this in, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it better. Yes, sir. He's pretty hard to please. Anyway, I'm sure you caught a glimpse of it during this case, the thorny, problematic side of Crossbell. Well, yeah, it's definitely going to be a pain in the ass. Crossbell's seedy underbelly, a complicated hotbed of corruption hidden just below the surface. It's true. Let me just remind you guys that the people over at CPD headquarters are anything but incompetent. Sure, some idiots decide to trade away their dignity for bribes, but most of our detectives are pretty damn capable. They've got morals and a sense of justice. However, they're often stopped by certain barriers. Politicians and public officials who've sold their honor to the mafia, for example. So how about it, Lloyd? You ready to turn in your badge and become a bracer? No, sir. These barriers are the reason the Special Support Section was established, right? Oh? Protect civilians above all else. The Bracer's Code is admirable, but it has its own limitations. Some problems can't be solved by that alone. Smuggling and illegal arms dealings, the sale of stolen goods and mirror laundering, collusion between the Mafia and government officials. These are all problems that lie outside the Bracer's jurisdiction. He's got a point. So even the power of the supporting continent has its limitations. However, as police officers, we have the power to right these wrongs. Countless barriers may stand in our way, but the possibility of getting over them isn't zero. He's right. We as the SSS can create opportunities others can't for true change in Crossbell. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? Yeah, but hopefully I'm not being too optimistic. I do think that reality is not as simple as you make it out to be. However, I agree that the possibility is never zero. Take a look at this guy, would you? Dueling with the head of the delinquent group, volunteering as bait to lure out the Mafia. Here had you pegged as the serious type. It turns out you're as hot-headed as they come. Not really sure if hot-headed is the right term, Randy. Still, working with all of you on that last case helped me realize this. While it's true that we're still inexperienced, as long as we stick together, no matter how high they may be, there isn't a single barrier we can't overcome. Lloyd? Well, how about that? Perhaps the cheesiest speech yet. You don't have to laugh that hard, Chief. You think I have my head in the clouds, don't you? I think you're fine the way you are. While it's true that the SSS was created under some complicated circumstances, it's your guys' job to decide where we go from here. Use this vision however you see fit. Chief? Might not be able to give you much direct assistance with your missions, but if you end up pulling some crazy stunt and tick off HQ, I can at least toss you a bone and cover for you guys. We appreciate it, Chief. I see you prefer a laissez-faire approach. She's being understanding is one thing, but this is getting closer to carelessness, Chief. Perhaps laziness is more apt. Heh, it's just one of the perks of being a no-good adult. Will the SSS remain a pale imitation of the Bracer Guild, or will it become something new? Something that creates new possibilities for this city? I, for one, am going to kick back with a cigarette and watch the fireworks. And that is the prologue. Complete. How did we do? How did we do? Let's save it. Alright, so I'm gonna save it here. But I'm not gonna continue. Because I've used up all the time I have allotted, unfortunately. But next week, I don't know when I'm gonna be doing this next week. It might be on the weekend instead of Monday. It might be Monday again. But unfortunately, like I have a lot of days where I'm going to be rating a 14. And I did want to point to a certain someone. Let me get their name. I guess they are streaming this. Oh. So they stream this on YouTube. Yes, I know. I'm recommending a YouTube on Twitch. Ooh. But yes, they stream this on YouTube. They stream our raids on YouTube. And they are called Casual Dan. And if you want to watch me raid for 3 days, unfortunately the 4th day is not going to be streamed. maybe, but I'll have to ask, honestly. It would probably be on my end this time. But Casual Dan is where the new raid the raid streams are going to be on YouTube. So go to YouTube and look up Casual Dan. And you should see our raids on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. That's when we'll be raiding at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Daylight, Eastern Standard, whatever, to 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Standard, whatever. Just Eastern Time. But yeah, that's where we're gonna be, where the new tier for 14 streaming is going to be. Because Scythe, our resident streamer, was not really there. Yeah, Scythe was not really there permanently. They were just helping out. But if you want to watch Scythe's prog, you can go for it. He's awesome. He's also been playing some Falcom games too. He's been playing East 9, and I've went into his streams there, and that was pretty fun. Fun to watch and interact with him. I didn't realize Scythe was into Falcom games like me. That was awesome. I was talking with him in chat and stuff about that stuff. Anyways, it's been you guys have a nice manga reading, anime watching, game playing rest of your night. See you guys. Until then,